POV, you thought you were getting a chilled sports anime, some light badminton, maybe a training arc, a couple tournament rivalries, if we were lucky.
新体操だったら、努力は報われるとか、いや、そんなことないとか、いろいろ言う人はいるけど、努力すれば結果はついてきたし、努力した自分を好きになれた。だけど、こと恋愛において、なんでこんなに醜くなっちゃうんだろう。
But then boom, feelings. I'm not just surface level flirting. I'm talking the slow, suffocating kind. The kind that sneaks up on you in quiet moments when no one's confessing, but everything is being said. And that's exactly why 2025 is shaping up to be the year of romance anime. Because we're not just getting love stories, we're getting all sides of them. The messy, the tender, the ones that hurt a little too much. So if you love dissecting relationships, overthinking glances, and yelling, just confess already at your screen. Blessed Visions has you covered. The summer is stacked of new gems and the return of fan favorites. But before we dive into all that, let's talk about the current frontrunner for the romance of the year. The one that disguised itself with a gym bag and a racket. Let's talk about Blue Box. You boot up Blue Box thinking you were in for a light sports anime. There was badminton, basketball, and some healthy gym crushes. And at first, yeah, that's exactly what you get. But 5 episodes in, you realize this isn't about sports. It's about self-restraint, emotional tension, and the terrifying quiet of unspoken feelings. There are no love confessions screaming from rooftops, no dramatic kisses in the rain. Just two people living under the same roof, try not to cross a line that could ruin everything, but the side of the love triangle in the mix. And that tension, it's addicting. It's the kind of slow burn romance that hurts because it feels real. You're not just watching characters chase love, you're watching them grow through it. Every awkward glance, every internal monologue, every time they almost say something, but don't. That's why Blue Box lives, in the moments in between. Blue Box isn't loud, it's not messy. It doesn't rely on cliches to pull your heartstrings. Instead, it breaks you with silence. Taiki's restraint isn't weakness, it's patience and discipline. He doesn't want to confess because he respects Chinatsu. He doesn't push because he values the peace they share. And that level of emotional maturity is rare, it's refreshing, but above all, it's real. Chinatsu too, she's not oblivious, she can feel something, but she stays guarded and focused, carrying expectations and pressure, unsure if she even has space for love, with the pressures of being the star basketball player for the team. And yet, their feelings keep growing. It's a kind of love that isn't loud, it's patience. It shows up early to practice, it holds back tears at the dinner table, it roots for you from the sidelines, even if it hurts. This isn't romance for the helpless, it's romance for the hopeful. Let me not lie, Blue Box does have its romance cliches, that being the hated but also the loved love triangle. And there's a reason love triangles hit so hard. Because someone ultimately gets hurt. And in Blue Box, that someone is Hina. She confesses first. She's vulnerable first. She puts her heart on the line first. And in doing so, she teaches us a brutal truth. Loving first doesn't mean you will be loved back. Because while Hina waits and aches, Taiki's heart is somewhere else with Chinatsu. And Chinatsu, calm, composed, and unreadable, is slowly opening her heart back. The triangle isn't toxic, but it's painful. Because Blue Box doesn't ask who ends up with who. It asks, do I go with who loves me or the one I love? It's risk versus reward, comfort versus longing, and no matter what, someone bleeds. Romance and sports rarely meet on equal footing. Most of the time, the love interest is a background motivation, a pretty silhouette that inspires the main character to try harder. But Blue Box doesn't do that here. Here, love and sports coexist, each shaping the other. And what makes it beautiful is how the sports still matter. The training arcs, the quiet defeats, the moments where Taiki doubts himself and still shows up the next day. This isn't just about love, it's about resilience, about learning that consistency, patience, and hard work don't just win games, they build character. And that character is the very thing that makes Taiki a better romantic partner, someone Chinatsu can genuinely admire. Even their sports reflect their emotional arcs. Hina plays a solo sport, rhythmic gymnastics. She's confident in the spotlight, but emotionally isolated, struggling to share the stage of her life. Chinatsu plays basketball, a team sport, but after losing inter high, she experiences what it means to fall behind, mirroring her distance from Taiki. And Taiki, he plays badminton, both singles and doubles. He learns what it means to stand alone and what it means to grow with somebody. Each of them is on their own court, but their lessons echo beyond the game. And that's what makes Blue Box special. It's not just a story where romance and sports coexist. It's a story where they collide, where emotional growth and athletic struggle are inseparable. But that blend isn't accidental, it's intentional. And it's exactly what gives Blue Box its unique emotional aftertaste. The kind you don't expect from a sports anime, but won't forget once it hits. Blue Box sells you with amazing badminton animation, but it stays with you because of the heartbreak. This isn't just a sports anime, it's a slow burn romance, a slice of life, a coming of age story about restraint, timing, and the quiet emotional chaos. Matches are less about victory and more about what's left unspoken. The real tension is not in the tournaments, it's in the hallway glances, in the conversations that almost go too far, in loving someone you see every day but can't reach. This is why Blue Box works, because it fuses everything. The hope of a sudden underdog, the ache of a romance drama, and the stillness of growing up. You came for the shuttlecocks, but you stayed with a silent heartache. At first glance, Blue Box is light, but it lingers. It isn't just a high school romance, it's the mediation of patience, heartbreak, and growing up into someone worthy of love. It's about learning that not all feelings are returned, and not all pain is loud. The real battle in Blue Box isn't on the court, it's in the stolen glances, the restrained confessions, and the moments when you want to scream your heart out, but don't. And that's the power of this series. It captures that tension, that hope, and that ache. It's about becoming someone who can stand tall, even in the loss. And thank you for watching. This has been Blessed Visions, where we break the anime for what makes you think, feel, and what helps you grow. This is just a tease on Blue Box. If you want a complete and honest personal series, every triangle, every heartbreak, every lesson, then let me know in the comments below. Because the summer of romance is just beginning, and I'm more than happy to break down different anime romances as they come out. But this has been me. Like, comment, and subscribe. We're trying to hit 1,000 subscribers by the end of the month, so I'll be appreciated if you help me out. Either way, thank you for watching this video if you reached this point to the end. Till next time, ciao.